All right, so Ashley and I just got an offer accepted on another property. This one's right here in Moore, Oklahoma. So real good area, nice schools. So I want to take you on a little tour, kind of show you guys around, let you know what it's going to look like before we get to rehabbing it. And then obviously you guys are going to get to see what it looks like after we're all done rehabbing this one up. So the windows on the outside, we're going to need to replace these similar to like we did in the last property that we had. All the windows, we got about 9 windows that are pretty old. Some of them are cracked and damaged. So from an energy efficiency standpoint, and then obviously just from a safety standpoint, we want to make sure we get those windows replaced. So everything else, we're going to pretty much keep it as is. We are going to replace the garage door. You see we got some dings in here. I don't even know if this garage door would open, so we'll bring in a new garage door. We will also obviously get a new garage door opener in here as well. So that's pretty much it on the outside. Let me take you guys on the inside and show you what it looks like. All right, so this is a 3-bed, 1-bath, about 950 square feet. This is actually the smallest property that we've purchased, but you know, we still think this is going to be a real good investment property for us. So as soon as you walk in, you see we got the carpeted floors here. Just like the other property that we had, we're going to rip all this up. We're going to go with that hardwood all through here. That hardwood will continue through the kitchen, which I'll show you here in a second, and down through the hallway into the bathroom. So we'll have to replace the light fixture here. Ashley's going to get all new light fixtures. We want to have a fan in here. So right now we just have the single light up there. As I mentioned before, from the outside, we're going to replace all these windows, and we're also going to replace this door. This is a little bit dinged up. We're going to have a nice presentation there at the front. That's the first thing people see a lot of times when they come into a house is that front door. So we want to get that nice and cleaned up. We'll just get a whole new brand new door in there. The paint, so I was actually pretty happy. The paint in here is not exactly the color that we wanted, but we're not going to redo these walls. The trim, the paint is fine. We're going to roll with it, you know, as a rental property. I'm not too worried about that. The texture on the walls is also a little bit different than what we've had in our other properties, but same thing there. Not a big cause for concern. We're just going to roll with that too. So really the main thing, getting this carpet ripped out, getting that nice floating hardwood throughout here, replacing the light fixtures, getting that window out of here as well. And this room is going to look real nice. So like I said, we're going to have that hardwood is going to come all the way in here into the kitchen. And this will really be the biggest project of the house is this kitchen. We got a lot of work to do in here, but you know, and for this entirety, this entire project will probably be about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. So a lot less than what our last project was, which was, you know, a little over 2 months or so. So as you can see, old school house, 1961, old school cabinets. We're going to paint these up, go with the white, the traditional white that a lot of people are doing, or the modern color that people are doing nowadays. So we'll get all this sanded up, replace all the hardware on here. So we're going to go with that brushed nickel finish that we did in the other properties. Let's change out the hinges, clean all this up. Brand new countertops, so we will probably go with an inexpensive granite up here on the top, and then we gotta get a new black backsplash all throughout there as well. We'll have a refrigerator right here, brand new appliances throughout the house, brand new range, vent hood that will go above the range. We'll probably just roll with this sink. But as you see in here, there's no dishwasher. So we had to kind of figure out where we're going to put that. And so what we're going to end up doing is ripping all this out here, and this is where our dishwasher is going to go. So I figured for this property, even though they didn't have one, we got to have a dishwasher in here. So this is where the dishwasher is going to go. So we're going to rip all that out, and then we're also going to kind of clean this up here. This is all falling apart a little bit. So we'll redo these drawers and obviously paint everything in here. New light fixture here, and then where that fan is, we're going to go ahead and put a new light fixture over there as well. And then this light fixture's got to go, and then we'll have a brand new window right there looking out towards the backyard. So again, this is going to be the biggest project of the house. I think it's going to look real nice once it's all done. Not a whole lot of work, but again, this is really our primary focus on getting this cleaned up and making this look brand new. So I'm excited about that. Let me take you down the hallway. So hardwood pictured in your head, hardwood coming through here. Put a new thermostat on here as well. So as I mentioned, 3 beds, 1 bath here. This is the first bedroom. Replace the windows. Need a new light fixture in there. We're going to put fans in all the bedrooms. So carpet in the bedrooms. So we'll stick with that. Kind of gone back and forth with carpet or hardwood, but we think a lot of the renters actually prefer to have carpet in their bedrooms, especially if you have young kids. It just makes it a little bit more homelier, if that's a word. So second bedroom, well, actually let me show you. So the cabinets and everything, again, painted well. There's not really any issues with the cabinets. We'll just replace the hardware on all of these as well. So we got a Lowe's trip coming up. Again, the trim, all that's painted real nice. We'll replace the doorbell there. Second bedroom is pretty much identical to the first. New windows in here, 2 windows in here, new light fixture. The carpet will obviously go into the carpet, which it doesn't here. And then we'll replace all this brass or gold doorknobs with the nickel, polished or brushed nickel on all the doorknobs there. So second big project is going to be the bathroom. Doesn't need a whole lot of work. It's not that big of a bathroom. We'll really just clean everything up. The toilet is good. The sink, we're going to roll with that. Maybe just get some new hardware on the sink, new hardware in the tub, really shine that up. Rip all this down, so we're not going to go with blinds in the bathroom or this window. We're going to get the one of those translucent windows so that it kind of muffles the view from the outside. There, we'll just polish all the tile up in here. That hardwood will come through the bathroom as well, so that'll all be through here throughout the floors. We have this little cabinet here that just needs to be painted up, and this big old thing. I mean, if I was standing up, I'd knock myself out every single time coming off the toilet here. So we're going to remove this and just have a smaller cabinet up here so that there's a little bit more headroom. I mean, you can't even stand right here without knocking your head on this. So of a new cabinet there, we'll have a new light fixture here, and I think we're going to put a new mirror here as well, and just really clean everything up. So this will, not a lot to replace here, just a lot of cleaning in here and a lot of painting for this cabinet here, and then paint this if it's not already painted when we buy it. So not a whole lot of work there. Master bedroom here, new hardware. So we'll have brand new carpet all throughout here as well. Closet number 1, closet number 2, fairly small closets, but again, it's not that big of a house. New windows, light fixture as well. So yeah, this is the main part of the house here. This is where you know, the most of the work will be done throughout the bathroom as well as the kitchen. And so we're looking forward to it. Again, a smaller project for us, but a project that we're real excited about. And we got this one for right around $79,000 or so. It'll probably appraise for right around $105,000. So we'll actually have some money tied or left over in this project. All in all, we're excited about it. I will take you back here to the backyard to kind of wrap up. Or let me show you the garage. There's not a whole lot that we're going to be doing in the garage other than what I already talked about. So we're going to replace the garage door, and we will get a brand new garage door opener in here as well. So luckily with the smaller homes, unlike our last property where we had to have 2 garages and two garage door openers, we just got 1 this time. So water heater, all this worked fine. Previous owners, they still have the electricity on. They still got the hot water on, so it's made it nice. So I've been able to just check that just by turning the AC on and turning the water on and making sure that the hot water is running. So good to go there. Everything is to code as opposed to the last property where everything was just sitting in the garage. HVAC here in good condition as well. I have the AC running here not too long ago, a couple days ago, so was able to check that out. I'll still have an inspection just to make sure. There's a million things that go on in the house. I haven't been up in the attic and snooped around there, so inspection kind of gives me a detailed overview of everything that's wrong with the property, just so we have that peace of mind knowing moving forward. And if there's anything that we want to fix down the line, we got knowledge of that. So replace the hardware here. And we got a nice little covered back patio. We're not going to do much back here. There's really no need to. We're going to just clean this up. We'll leave this flooring as it is. Really, like I said, just cleaning up everything out here. It's funny, every house that we've bought has had a shed, and so we're going to stick to the shed theme as well. So we got a nice big shed back here. This one is less threatening than others I've seen. Some of these things, I never know what's going to get me, but not a bad little shed here. If anybody has some lawn mowers, weed eaters, things they can put back there. So not an overly big backyard. We'll have all this cleaned up as well. Just got the just the normal chain type fence here. Backyard, or the back of the house, again, in good condition. I think the windows, once those are all, replaced, that's going to look real nice. And then the last thing really is just the gutter. Gutter over here that's kind of hanging off, and we'll pull these cords down. As cable companies come out for different tenants and all that, they just add to the cords. They don't take anything down. So I'm gonna have those all ripped down so that looks just a nice presentation from the outside. So all in all, I mean, we're excited about this property. Again, it's not the biggest property, and when it comes to an investment, it's not always about having the biggest property. Sometimes the smaller properties actually get you a better return on your money. So that's what we're looking to do. Just another property to add to our collection here in 2019, and looking to add more. So excited for you guys to follow us along on this journey on this property. This will be a fairly quick one. Should be maybe, like I said, 2.5 weeks or so, and then you guys will get to see the final results. So looking forward to it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.